Wolves. Caden is an average college student who plays football. Enraged by a rival player's headbutt during the football game, Caden retaliates with superhuman strength. Caden later hurts his girlfriend Lisa when the passion of making out causes him to transform into a werewolf. After waking up covered in blood and surrounded by the dismembered bodies of his parents, Caden flees as the police arrive. In a roadside bar, Caden draws the attention of Wild Joe, who reveals himself to be a werewolf. Wild Joe explains that werewolves come in two types, purebreds and bitten. The bitten are more human-like and do not give birth to werewolf children. Purebreds are natural-born werewolves from a small number of werewolf families that came to North America with the early settlers. Caden has only recently discovered that he was adopted, and Wild Joe confirms that they are both natural werewolves and that Caden can find out more in a remote town called Lupin Ridge. Caden travels to Lupin Ridge and goes to a local bar, attracting hostile attention from the small-town locals. Caden is attracted to Angel, the beautiful young owner of the bar. He is eventually driven out of the bar by the locals and outside meets John Tollerman, who hires Caden as a farmhand. After working for Tollerman for a while, he heads into town one night and Caden is approached by a wolf of his bloodline who understands who Caden is, warning him to leave town and that he is in danger. Caden's cousin is then killed by Connor, the alpha werewolf whom Caden saw as the ringleader of the patrons in Angel's bar. Caden runs into Angel, and together they witness Connor and his pack eating Caden's cousin after the murder. John later tells Caden of his origins, about his werewolf mother, Lucinda, who was John's niece. Connor had seen her and had fallen in love with her. Connor knew the tension between the packs, so he had raped her. Only John and his wife knew about Lucinda's resulting pregnancy, and Lucinda killed herself shortly after Caden's birth. The peace comes with the condition that Connor can mate with Angel as he desires a son, not knowing about Caden. Caden has started a relationship with Angel and wants to cancel the town's arrangement. But the town werewolves fear what the more bestial mountain werewolves would do in retaliation. Caden goes to the mountains to confront them and reveals his parentage, but Connor is skeptical and unleashes his pack on Caden. While Caden is stronger than the individual bitten wolves, he will not use lethal force and is overwhelmed by the pack. He manages to jump off a nearby cliff to escape. Caden and John form a plan to deal with the mountain pack. Before they can act, Connor kidnaps Angel and readies to mate with her. Caden kills two of the pack and lures the others into a trap where he and John use explosives to kill them all. Caden defeats Connor in a single highly competitive battle, but Connor reveals that he and Lucinda were actually in love. He made up the rape story to protect her because her father was going to kill her for the relationship. Wild Joe suddenly appears, telling Connor and Caden that he planned the events all along, killing Caden's adoptive parents and convincing him to go to Lupine Ridge so that he could kill Connor in revenge for his own past issues with Connor. Wild Joe kills Connor, but is killed by Caden. Caden decides to leave with Angel to see the world, but he promises John they will be back. John gives him a scroll showing the bloodlines of the purebred werewolves to help him find others during their journey.